Howdy, my name's Allaryin, and welcome back. This is episode 4 of my Life Without Industrial Craft Minecraft Let's Play series. I haven't done a whole lot since last time. I done a little bit of cleaning. The turtle needs to resume his digging operation. I'm getting some really horrendous frame rate right now. There's just something wrong with my machine right now. So we will see how this all turns out. It should be hopefully not terrible to watch. It's probably better on the video than it is on my end. We'll have to see if it gets too bad. Then we'll do something else. But I've carved this one path through here, and I'm going to go ahead and set up this other road. I'm thinking right smack through the middle about here. So there will be a zigzag across there, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll ask the turtle what its fuel level is. Okay, 739. I want to say the turtle was at 940 fuel before we did the last one, so it has way more than enough fuel on board to dig this tunnel for me. So we're just going to go ahead and tell it to tunnel another 100 here, and we'll see how that works out. There's that bee there, and I've been thinking since last episode, I wonder, I'm probably going to get too far away from the turtle. He may chunk unload. And I don't have a chunk loader of any sort. There's a pink sheep up there. And brown sheep. It's digging in through this. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been thinking that what I want to do next is get some forestry stuff set up. I'm thinking getting a peat bog and an associated turbary would be really nice, just to have a bunch of cheap, you know, always on kind of energy going. But I'm not sure. I've been thinking about a couple of other things too, and it's kind of hard to... Wait, do I have? I do have torches on me. I was also thinking that maybe I want to set up some thermal expansion power storage, but I was doing I was looking at the shopping list for that, and it turns out that I would definitely need to make another fortress excursion to get set up with that. So I'm a little underdressed for that sort of thing just right now. So I'm probably not going straight to the nether just yet. I think what I will do, however, is see about making some bags. I really love the miner's pack, and it sounded like there was a creeper behind me. I really love the miner's pack, and well, all of the bags that forestry provides. I'd like to be able to use some of the red power bags, but unfortunately they require a full stack of 64 string to make one of her canvas bags. So I think the balance is good on those. I think maybe what I'm going to do is just expand my cotton farm to something ridiculous like 7x7. So when I go to harvest cotton, I'm getting 48, you know, cotton, which will, yeah, with the frame rate, that was kind of terrible. I'm just being poisoned. Yeah, okay, I was just poisoned, not being hit. So yeah, I think maybe what I will do is, let's see how much I have. Oh, I'm cooking down some charcoal from those logs. Let's see, I have 7 string and 2 wool. That's enough to make one more bag. So I will go ahead and make a digger's backpack. And this will be the bag for black wool, or wool, 4 string, a chest, and smooth stone. I don't know if I actually... do I have... I have one smooth stone. Let's take... Actually, I only need to cook one more. So let's do that. I've got otherwise everything else on me. The digger's bag picks up dirt and cobbles and stuff, and that really, really helps out with a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to use this oven. I'm going to preempt it and make myself a... so what we do is we pop that sucker in there. It actually cooked that stone. Just good luck finding it. It's in there. Alright, so I've got all that. But yeah, so the miner's bag picks up, you know, mine things. It picks up most ores, and it picks up... what else does it pick up? Picks up... I can't click today. It picks up ores, and it picks up the... oh, I was thinking gems and lapis and... I'm just not with the English. Gems and lapis and coal. That was the word I was thinking of. Coal. It picks up coal. Just things that you would dig with a pick. But not disposable things like cobble and dirt and sand and clay. Those go with the... those go into the digging bag, which is the one that I just made. Oh, there's the turtle. Still running. Didn't get unloaded, so that's actually kind of impressed there. I bet maybe his program paused while we were away, but he's there for us to resume. Go ahead and dig this up. It's always better if we can dig the valuable stuff rather than the turtle, because the turtle squanders the XP. He doesn't need it. So we can dig these kind of things real quick. I'm kind of impressed with how far he's going without my supervision. This is clearly several chunks. Yeah, here we'll take some of that cobble off of his hands and plunk another torch down here. Yes, I'm being ugly with these torches. These tunnels, we will make them prettier later. Right now they're just functional. Just fill this in here. But we're getting, hopefully, pretty close to the other side of this hill. Let's see, how far are we according to the mini-map? Oh, we're right there. It looks like we're probably going to skirt the edge of the big part of the hill. So, let's see, I've got my dirt bag, and what I can do with that is just throw stuff like that in there and not have to worry about that. Hey, there we go. See, that's not going to dig with that pick, so I have to upgrade. Let's see if this pick can dig that. That pick can dig it. So what was that? I don't know. It went into the mining bag. That is Carmo. And that is, I believe, a catalyst ore. I don't think it's actually a... I don't think I can actually make equipment out of that. That's just for making fancy alloys. But my, he's... You know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm going to turn on the... oh, where is it? Surface map. No. Surface options. And I want the chunk grid. That shows me chunk boundaries on my mini-map. See, how's he doing for bag space? He is still fine for bag space. He's probably got enough bag space for this whole tunnel. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I think I'm going to set up a peat bog and a a turbary, and I think I'm also going to extend my cotton farm to something bigger, so when I come back and harvest it, there's a lot to be harvested instead of just, you know, whatever, 6 string worth that I'm getting currently. So if I look at the peat bog, the peat bog costs a sturdy casing, which is, I think, just bronze. Yes, that's bronze. It costs a small circuit board, which is made out of tin in a carpenter, so that I can do. I'll need to make a carpenter. And it also uses copper electron tubes, which are made in a stinking thermionic fabricator, which is something that I've never ever gotten into. About the time that Senger introduced those, I was done with forestry. Okay, that's going to cost some gold and some bronze in the chest. So it's not too expensive of a machine, but I think it draws a lot of power. So maybe I will actually be using my... Oh, that's kind of cool. We're on the cliff face. That's fun. Maybe I will actually be using my... making that nether trip after all. Alright, yeah, so here's the deal. I'm gonna let Digger Man dig. I'm gonna fall to my doom over here. I'm going to get myself enough iron. You know what? I have enough bronze and ooh, mithril. I have enough bronze makings back home that I can make a suit of Damascus steel armor, which would be more than sufficient to keep me alive in the nether if my frame rate gets up above abysmal. So I think that's what I will do. I'm going to go in, because I'm a little bit low. Where's the turtle? He's up there somewhere. I'm a little bit low on iron. I've got a ton of copper and tin that I've picked up, but I need iron. I have never ever seen a squid spawn inside a dungeon. Just 2 of them. But hey, squid ink. But yeah, so I've got tons of that stuff. I need some silver before I can do too much more with the power grid, and I need some yeah, I need some iron and I need some silver. So I think I'm gonna go mining for those real quick. I have my bags. I should be pretty good for a while, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pause recording, go dig for a little bit. We'll see how the turtle's doing on my way back, and alright, mining in here. I found a dungeon with a zombie spawn on it. So we will deal with the zombie spawn real fast. I'm not using soul shards or anything like that, so I have no real use for mob spawns. But there were 2 chests here, so I'm kind of hopeful. Copper, saddle, don't know what. One other thing that I like to do is when I find chests in a dungeon, I like to take the chest, not because it saves me a couple pieces of wood, even though it does, it saves me the frustration and disappointment of, oh look, loot, wait, no, hey, a crowbar, a bunch of coke, a steel pick. That's actually a really nice chest. The crowbar saves me some serious time. That's the configuration tool for railcraft. So if I was, say, wanting to turn around some rail, reconfigure some carts and link them together or whatever, maybe I'll set up a train system. But I figured that was interesting, finding the dungeon down here. I'm going to keep digging. I've got a good bit of iron, but I still need some more, so I'm just going to keep looking for iron. I also don't think I've found that much silver, if any. I think I keep digging 10. I think that's 10. Actually, that could, oh, this is... That, however, I think is silver right there. I'll also want some lead eventually, so it'll be good if I can find some of that. Frequently in thermal expansion, lead and silver come together. See, that is 2 silver. Yeah, I only have... Yeah, that's all 10 that I've been getting here. That looks like silver. Was really another one? Steel. Rail ties, another chest, a bunch of creosote, and my vanilla storage is full. Alright, well, I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to see if I can't find some silver here, and be back up and check on the turtle here in a bit. Alright, I've found enough silver for what I want to do for a while. I've got a good bit. But I also noticed that there were some beehives. I see 1, 2 underground beehives up here, plus, while I was thinking, oh cool, bees, I also noticed 1 over there, it's kind of dark, and 2 treasure chests. So I'm going to go grab those, attempt to liberate all of that treasure in the name of me. And we'll get out of here with some treasure in tow. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, marble doesn't dig into that. So a steel ingot, some melon and pumpkin seeds. That's pretty cool. The pig saddle can go bye-bye. We don't care about those any. And frankly, of the rest of these, the arrows are the least valuable. Yeah, okay, you and you. Go here. I want the pumpkin seeds. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to compress all of that wood into sticks real quick, like. Because that will take up less space as well. Oh, and you know what? I can... That's the other thing I can do. In my miner's pack, I can put metal bars. So that solves that problem. Okay, we do have room. Alright, we'll go ahead and actually be careful and take seeds, because hey, I want pumpkins and melons. Watermelons, I discovered almost accidentally the other day, are one of the best. They're actually a really viable energy source. If you squeeze them, if you just turn them all into seeds and squeeze them for seed oil. How do I get up there? But yeah, if you harvest them for their oil, instead of, you know, trying to figure out something else to do with them, you can actually get quite a bit of energy out of them. Let's see what this treasure chest has to offer. We have more rail, more steel, 10 more track, 10 more ties, more pumpkin seeds, a work cart, and some bread. Let's see, I should be able to... What can I put? I can put that steel in there. I don't think in the digger bag I can put any of these. I can't. So now it really is time to get rid of the sticks in the saddle. It's the bread and the work cart. Even though I don't know if I actually have a real use for a minecart with a crafting table in it, I'm gonna take it. Because why not? It's my loot. There we go. Got the box. Okay, so let's get out of here. Somehow. Hey, werewolf. That is the sound of a werewolf transforming. It's very, very unnerving when it happens behind you. But somewhere around here is the exit. Clearly I've been in this area. I haven't been doing a good job of keeping track of my location. I'm gonna walk away. There's something behind me. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a rat and a scorpion fighting. That's what that sound is. Let's see here. Is that a cow? A cow fell in there. That means the surface is totally up that way. Where's my exit again? My exit marker is right here. Right above me. Okay. So this is the way out. I just wasn't paying attention. Hey! Hi, creeper. Bye, creeper. That's a horse sound. That is a really, really persistent one. He was persistent. Okay. This is the way out. So let's go see how the turtle is doing. Do I see the turtle in the air? Because that's what would happen. He would just fly out here if he finished the tunnel somehow. Really? Haha. Cocoa beans. Oh, loaf of bread. There we go. And hey, mithril. I thought I... Okay. I'm confused. But whatever. I bet he just stopped short. The turtle is just like right on the other side of that wall. So we will try to refrain from murdering myself to get up over there. One thing that would be nice is some form of flight, but alright, give me a second to platform up. Okay, back upstairs here, and sure enough that turtle got ridiculously close here. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I want him to make a staircase though down. I don't think there is... Oh, he got some amber. That was nice of him. Let's see, he has a tunnel program by default. Drive, dance, eject, GPS label. I don't see a staircase program. So I'm going to actually... yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to pause real quick. Stop recording, and I'm going to write a staircase program for the turtle. You don't want to watch me writing code, but then I'll show you the code when it's done, and we'll run it and see if it works. Okay, so here is a really, really rudimentary downward staircase tunnel program that I wrote. This is about as simple as a turtle program can get. It's a bunch of redundant turtle API calls. What we do is we loop as long as the turtle starts off on top of a block below it. So basically we will dig downstairs until we hit open air and stop. So that should probably work. What he's going to do is he's going to dig forward, then go into that hole, and then he's going to dig the square to the left of him. He's going to go up, dig that square. So he's digging sort of, you know, he's dug this square here, and this square, and this square, and this square. And then we're going to turn right 2 times, so he's facing this direction, dig that one, go down and dig that one. And hopefully that will clear out the same kind of shape that the regular tunnel script empties out, the 3 wide by 2 high. Then the problem is that the turtle doesn't. This won't handle gravel, because gravel falls and messes this up, and it won't handle like mobs got in the way or something. But I don't really care about that right now. This is just quick and dirty. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dig down, go down. I'm going to dig in. Oh, I'm already facing to the right. That's correct. Okay, I'm still facing right. I'm going to dig in front of me, then I'm going to turn around 180, dig that square, turn right to face forward, and loop again. So if all goes well, this will work. Let's see what happens. Hey, awesome. I messed up something. Line 22. What is wrong with line 22? Oh, wrong language. There we go. All right. Yep. And he's all right. That's exactly what the program was supposed to do. However, I didn't expect we were quite there. Huh. I could make him build the staircase down. That would be pretty simple too. But since I'm here, I will just do it myself instead of taking any more time with the turtle. So I will build a really ugly down staircase. And yeah, so I'm gonna dig the downstairs. Is that a zombie down there? I think that's a zombie down there. I'm gonna dig the downstairs. Then we're gonna head back and see about extending that cotton farm. Okay, I got stairs coming down to the to this little tree above the cave. I'm gonna light just that right there, and you can use the tree as part of the path right now, because we're not being terribly picky about this. As far as what's on the turtle, ah, crud. Well, I had dug a staircase. That's one of the problems with stuff like this. Let's go ahead and fill in some of those gaps that our friend the creeper was so kind enough to leave for us. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to take this amber here and this coal, man, instead of the, yeah, this coal instead of those arrows. Then we need to pick up the turtle. Except good luck with that, because all of that other stuff went in the digger bag, but the turtle did not. So I'm going to chuck. No, I'm going to make torches. I will avoid wasting. Wait, what did I pick up? Nothing. Oh, the arrows, right. Okay, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so we have a path out to the mine that's not beautiful, but it saves me a lot of jumping up and down. Go back, sleep through the night. That's a werewolf in my hallway. That's another problem we're going to have to deal with. He doesn't see me. Hey buddy, guess what? You are not really built for fighting in shallow. I have to... Do I have to aim for his feet? I think his hitbox is on his feet. I'm gonna die. This is gonna be awful. was kind of impressive. If I die from falling damage coming home, that would be the best. But it looks like I can be cocky about this for now. Sweet. Yeah, werewolves are so overpowered in this. They're probably the only mob in Mo Creatures that really gives me a hard time. Let's see, I have 34 cotton, plus however much is in there. Let's here, let's do this. Well, first of all, let's eat before I starve to death, because that would be even more embarrassing than dying at level 28 to a werewolf while walking home. Alright, I'm going to clean up my inventory real quick here for a second and see what we've got. Okay, and by clean up my inventory, obviously what I meant was place down some chests and just dump all of my garbage down on the ground, because sorting can happen later. I'm going to eat some grapes, I guess, is what I'm eating now. And let's see about doing something with that cotton. Where did they put the cotton? There's the cotton. Alright, I'm going to turn all of that into cottonseed. I'm going to go ahead and plant a new little bit of farm for the cotton. I wanted to make it about a 7x7 with a single hole in the middle for a block of water. So either I do it up here or I do it down there. I can do it where the creeper blasted. Actually, let's do that. Let's fill in this creeper blast. One nice thing that the bags can do. Whoa. There we go. I put it on refill. So now when I place cobbles and dirt, they refill from the bag immediately. So that's really nice for building. There's kind of a bug with I don't know if it's actually in the current version of forestry or if it's in the current unofficial version of inventory tweaks plus forestry, but when you hold the shift right click with the bag is kind of overloaded and it gets kind of confused. But okay, so we want 7x7. Probably not. We've got dirt. We can smooth things a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. So if we have that there, that's 7 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a 1, 2. So there we go. We've got 3 on each side. And that's plenty of room. So let's get some water and hoe some dirt to transplant the cotton to. La la la. Done. I didn't bring a tool for this. Left all of my tools in there. Now as far as getting the stuff out of this, I really don't know, because I mean whacking it with a weapon doesn't do it. I'm wondering if you actually have to dig the ground underneath. I'm going to see if hitting it with the hoe makes a difference, because I should still have it. Yeah, because they were kind enough to give me one, so we'll use it. No reason not to. I whack this. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. But let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to replace this tool, I know it, but I just want to get as much use out of it as I can before I get rid of it. There we go. So, yeah, that's probably just... Yeah, I might have to actually undermine it, it looks like. I should look this up, because there's got to be a better way to do this. Let's see if I get the cotton from that. I do get the cotton from that. Okay, that's at least good. So we'll replace this dirt, obviously, that we just destroyed. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to plant in there. I think I'm going to plant something that's not a regrowing crop. Like maybe do, you know, lettuce and onions and things. Just because they give me the option of the variety with this, so I may as well use it. Alright, let's get some blah. Actually, I have sticks in here, don't I? I do. And hey, we'll use cobbles. So let's make a real quick stone hoe. I have 40 cotton. I had wanted 48. We'll go ahead and hoe the 48 out. We're gonna have to also deal with unwanted neighbors. Okay, so let's turn all of that into seeds and just go to town. Now I probably should look up to see if it's more efficient to do it in rows or something, because all vanilla crops grow faster in rows, so maybe these do as well? I don't know. But this is a big old cotton farm here now. Good, it doesn't actually waste the seeds if you double click. Okay, that's a good bit of that stuff in the ground. I see some more cotton around here. I actually see 3 or 4, but I'm not going to go dig those. I got that in the ground, that's what I wanted. So yeah, at this point I can't make forestry machines without setting up that thermionic fabricator, which just drinks power. But, you know, I can generate power. Got a bunch of coke from that. Hey, look. Did it run out of fuel? It ran out of fuel finally. That's full, and that's full. It is possible that I wasted some energy in this, but that's okay. Man, that's a lot of copper and tin. Enough iron to make a full shirt and some promethium, and there's nothing in here, so it really did process everything we had given to it. So that's pretty good. You know what? I will go ahead and actually, yeah, since we've got the aqueous accumulator there already, what we can do is we can use that to fuel a carpenter. So I'll stick a carpenter right here, and we'll go ahead and stick the thermionic fabricator right there. I don't know if this is going to be enough power for it, but kind of the point of it is that we're using this to make more power. Make there be more power. So, yeah, let's see. Carpenter. Ooh, carpet. I forgot she had that. You just flatten wool into carpets. Hey, we can put... I'm gonna carpet floors. It's just made out of a bunch of bronze. That's what I thought. Okay, well, we have a bunch of bronze right here. So let's go ahead and just turn all of this into a stack of bronze. Get a sturdy casing, because I saw that in there. I need some glass. I'm not carrying any glass on me. So let's see if I can sleep through the night. I can sleep through the night with that chest stuffing me in the corner. And hey, I spawn out there. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, so I need some glass. That's glass panes in there. With one glass block, I actually need to cook a couple of glass. So let's go ahead and cook a couple of glass in here. Get all of that beautiful charcoal out that we had prepared. So we have a good amount of fuel with the coke and all of that. Plus that creosote is actually usable as fuel in addition to railroad ties. We might do some of that later. Okay, that's all I need to set up the... Was it along the top? No, it was... I've got it sideways again. There we go. Carpenter. Okay, the Carpenter is Forestry's powered crafting table, and it uses water to run. So what we're actually going to do here is I'm going to need some waterproof piping to get it out of the accumulator and into the Carpenter. It can use some other liquids as well, but we're going to use water. Oh man, I need... Since I'm not doing bees yet, maybe I should do bees next. Since I'm not doing bees yet, I think the desert was this way. The best source of waterproofing for me is cactus. So I saw a desert down this way. We don't need much cactus. We can regrow it. I only need to make 1, 2, 3, maybe, waterproof pipes. Go ahead and pick up some cotton on the way in case we need to yeah, there's a desert, and I see cacti right there. Okay, perfect. Really? Haha. Platforming. Alright, there is some cacti in here. I don't need much, I only need, I guess, 4 really, but I should get a few more. So we'll cut down 1 or 2 cacti. Whoa! Alright. That one's pretty good. This is a steep. Hey, there's a village down that way. That's a steep mountain. That is a major oil slick. So we'll grab this cacti over here. For good luck. So there's a village on the other side of desert. I bet I can steal potatoes and carrots from those people because I haven't gotten any from zombie drops just yet. Alright, there's home. So let's run home and get that Carpenter set up. The next thing I need to make is that thermionic fabricator. And that is kind of, I mean, it's, forestry, or not forestry, thermal expansion has a very similar device as well called the, excuse me. It did. Okay. What to say? If I just killed it for a pink carpet in my workshop and failed to get it, that would have been kind of disappointing. But no, there will be pink carpet in the workshop just because it's there. And it's otherwise just a carpet floor, or a dirt grass flooring. Anyways. But yeah, so the thermal expansion has a magma crucible which melts down stuff into liquid to be used, but forestry has a slightly more expensive, slightly more complicated device that I believe needs to be oh, that's abominable. I love it. I'm gonna do this to somebody's house on our server. Anyways, there is now a pink carpet stretching through them. I can't look at this. I've got to do something else with this. I wonder if I can undo being carpet. I cannot. Hey, but it can burn. I wonder if regular wool can be burnt for fuel, but carpet can. That's kind of cool. But anyways, like I was saying, the thermionic fabricator melts down stuff as well, and you use that to get stuff happening. But we need to get some waterproof pipe, and I need 3 waterproofing, which you get by 2 ways really. But this way we will get you craft down cactus into paste, and then you cook it into the cactus green dye, and then you take the cactus green dye and craft it with itself again, and you get pipe waterproofing. Yeah, but it works. Now we will get... Do I only have the... Oh, yeah, because I used all of those for the other. Okay, fine. We'll make some more... we'll make some more transport pipe. We have already got some cobbles. We will take a unit of glass here, and the rest of that because whatever. And we will make some more basic cobble pipe. Once we get thermal expansion stuff really, really going, I'm going to replace all of these basic pipes with much nicer pipes, but we'll take and apply the waterproofing to 3 of those pipes and make them waterproof pipe, and pick up the stuff that I just threw away on the ground. And I'm going to pop that one there. You see how it connects up to the machine? I'm going to pop that one right there. And... oh, don't tell me it's not pushing out. I wonder if it has to be wooden. That's a bummer. I thought this pumped out. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we can manually fill this. It's slow to do this, but we can do it. I don't need a lot of stuff off of the carpenter here, but so I'll figure that out later. Alright, but the other thing that we need to make to get set up on that is that fabricator, which is going to require another sturdy casing, 4 gold, and some glass. So we have enough for a sturdy casing. Do I have any sand on me? I don't. I'm not carrying any sand. And I don't really... You know what? Let's make some sand. Let's just make some sand. We'll grind that up. We'll also need to turn that on. Can I burn wood in there? I can burn planks. Okay. Excellent. I was hoping I could. Because that means that we can be silly efficient with the sawmill from the redwood trees. But yeah, it's going in there, and this is actually getting some power, but it's not using it, so it's kind of wasteful to have that on there. But anyways, I needed some gold. Let's see what we got here. Fabricator recipe is I need a chest. Phooey. Okay, fine, I will go back there. We'll grab this coke and 2 chests. Glass, gold, bronze. Okay, that's sufficient to get this set up. Then what we do is we use this fabricator to actually melt glass. And we use... yeah, that didn't burn very long at all. That's okay. One of these things is going to burn for years. Top this right off. But we got sand. Wait, do we have sand? Where did our sand go? Oh, I cooked the stone instead of pulverizing the stone. Awesome. So anyways, you are not authorized to make that much stuff. I didn't mean to do that. There. Just make me that. And then it's going to try to... it's going to go straight through and it's cooking the sand immediately into glass. That's great. It's a good thing that's actually what I wanted, because if I actually wanted the sand, that would have been kind of embarrassing. Okay, so we need the sturdy casing, which is a circle of bronze. We needed a chest, and we had one of those. We needed 4 gold, and that's exactly what we had here. Now the gold that we had there is not gold that came from smelting gold or dust. That's gold that came as a byproduct of pulverizing copper. So it's kind of cool that we have that sort of option. That's still going strong. Let's pop this fabricator in here. And yeah. Wow. Crafting thing that I'm not familiar with. I wonder if I pump a thing of glass in there. I don't know if it's actually getting the power it needs. Let's go ahead and get just a bunch more power here. This is a lot of power. There's 4 pieces of coal in one of these. Okay, it is actually getting power. Normally the forestry machines are good about providing power UI, because Singer is actually the one who instituted these kind of things. I guess maybe this bit here isn't on all of his machines, but he's the one who came up with these sidebar things. Okay, so that piece of glass there, it's like just barely trying to hold on, almost get there. Let's go ahead and figure out exactly what I need to make that that peat bog. I need copper electron tubes. Also, the turbary needs tin electron tubes. Okay, and those electron tube recipes use... I don't know why it asks for that. That confuses me. I'm assuming it's supposed to be just glass up there, but I need redstone, and I need some pieces of metal, and then the molten glass. This is... oh, it did melt the glass. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and take this gravel out, because that's a byproduct of pulverizing this. We'll go ahead and pop 4 more in there. Hey, Scorpion. Don't be in my neighborhood. What we need to do is we need to get a bunch of copper and tin, and I have that in the other room, but I didn't have redstone, so we'll bring that over there. So redstone is in here. There's some redstone. And we needed some copper and some of the other tubes. So there's some glass. That glass is melting or going away? I don't know What just happened there? I think it's losing power. Oh, did it lose power because it had to redirect to those? I don't know. Anyways, let's get this set up and see if that will do the trick. I hope this is how you use this machine. I've never tried this before. Sure enough, bam! Electron tubes just magically appeared. That was pretty specific there. Go ahead and sure. Give me another pack of electron tubes. Hey, you gave me a whole bunch of electron tubes. Awesome. And give me some copper ones while you're at it. Poof. Copper electron tubes. Okay. That worked pretty well. I don't know what's up with this liquid glass. You know what? Let's go ahead and try to get just one more batch here, because I have them before this cools off. Okay. That's a good bit of these tubes. I'm hoping that's enough for now. And we'll stop burning any more fuel. The next thing that we need to make, the turbary and the... You know what? They both still need a bunch more glass. So fine. You know what? All of you become glass. Yeah, that'll be fine. So that's got a lot of heat there. It maintained the temperature pretty well. I need to make some of these little circuit boards here, which are a bunch of redstone and some tin. And we have... I need to make two, one for each machine. I don't have enough redstone with me, but I do have tin in here. So let's take some tin and put a piece of tin there. This actually doesn't put things in there. This is just a template. So you left click instead of right click, and it's really disconcerting to... Come on! My frame rate just dropped down to nothing. Something's going on my machine. But where did it go? Redstone. String. Okay, let's see if this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. It's got power, and it's got some water. And I've told it that it has 3 water, so if I take the... No, I can't take this out yet. It is actually trying to make that circuit board, I think. I hope. Is there anything else I'm missing for this recipe? Small circuit board. Requires redstone and tin and 1 thing of water. Maybe there was a rendering glitch with that? It can't possibly require a full bucket or a full tank of water to do this, can it? No, it is... Okay, it is doing it. That's fine. I just don't know where that other piece went. That's so bizarre. I wonder if I just place... right here. Okay, oh, come on. What's going on with my machine? I am not entirely sure what happened there, but my frame rate started chugging. Minecraft is using 2 gig of RAM right now, even though, you know, up there it doesn't say much. But whatever. So filling in that seems to have helped at least a little bit. I wonder if something with running water. It's kind of weird. But I'm not getting... I don't know why these circuit boards are not coming out like this. Oh. Let's feed it 1 unit of, maybe if provided with some energy, it will actually output the machine. So I'm wondering if that's what happened partially. But the carpenter is carpenting. I've never understood his choice of that word for that machine, but I'm guessing it was a, I don't know. But okay, so the turbary is a regular old crafting recipe, and I'm pretty sure the peat bog is as well. The peat-fired engine is later. The peat bog is also the same kind of deal. That is slowly generating. It's because these are consuming power. So once that's done, this will start getting more of the juice. And of course, this is also actually drawing power. This is one of the main flaws of the buildcraft energy net, is that most machines generally like to take power if possible. And of course, if you don't use it, you lose it, because it just goes down the pipe and vanishes if a machine doesn't consume the energy. So having this 2 power 2 joule per tick engine plugged up to 6 joules worth of machinery was great, because it was, 30% efficient, and it just kind of worked. Adding these 2 as well, I mean, these things will probably draw another 12, so we have way underpowered. So one of the things that I really want to do is replace these with the thermal expansion option, which is just universally better. That is cooking up nicely. This is finally done. So this is just gonna finish pulverizing the very last of those cobbles I fed it. Slowly. It's only. And now it's just gonna fill up its battery and be done. This is still processing a couple more, but that's going to finish quickly, and then hopefully this will actually get priority on power. I'm hoping, because nothing is in here, that the machine is smart enough not to take energy, but you never know. So once I have this peat bog and whatever, the peat bog gatherer machine, I can start using it to generate peat, which is fuel that's worth 2 kilojoules per tick, or 2 kilojoules period, and it burns in a peat-fired engine, which is a regular copper engine. The only difference between these 2 machines here, the steam engine and the copper machine, is that this one uses glass there instead of the conductance coil. But this peat here is really cheap to make renewable fuel, and it burns for a long time. I'm pretty sure it produces way... Yeah, I'm not sure how this translates, because I'm pretty sure the peat-fired engine, I mean, you can throw a stack of peat in this thing and it'll just go for days. But bog earth here, you can actually apparently make this stuff without. So we can sand and dirt, you can craft them together like this, and this consumes the capsules, so I don't like that. But you can also put it together in the carpenter with mulch. How do you make mulch? Mulch you make as a squeezing byproduct. I thought there was a recipe for mulch. I was pretty sure you could make mulch out of wheat or something. I'll look that up. But otherwise, you can make. But what you do is you make a bunch of. Really? It's still okay. All right. I'm giving up on this for now. Clearly, it is not meant to be for me to be able to use such high-tech gadgetry with the resources I have available. I need better power generation. I think it's just giving up and going home when there's not enough power come down the line, since it's only coming down at that rate. I could move this machine probably, but we'll worry about that later. I think for now, though, let's go ahead and try to get indoors. I'm going to figure out what's wrong with my frame rate. This is abominable. Something's going on. Yeah, I'm just swap thrashing, I think. My body. Sorry about that. There was a memory leak in Minecraft, and it wound up blowing out RAM, and Fraps decided to stop recording. It was awesome. I was getting 1 FPS, and there's an ogre right outside there. I am so not wanting to mess with it. I'm actually talking to Bloodshot right now, one of the authors of Mo Creatures, and he has some patches. One specifically for ogre behavior that I requested. So I'm going to try upgrading to a dev build of Mo Creatures for the next episode here real quick. I'm going to eat something and I'm going to go out and kill him. Whoa! 4 ogres. That wasn't in the plans. 5 ogres. Yeah. The other thing we're talking about is he's actually got a dozen or so changes. One of them is some updates to how to limit. Okay, and that is a fire werewolf right there. That is the most dangerous mob known to man. And that's another one. So, anyways, I think I am probably, and there's a, that is a golem in my living room. Hey, buddy. Yeah, the ogres are so weak if you actually charge them. But that is just insane how they're spawning like this. So yeah, we've had words, and he admits that there are issues with this this version and is going to patch a bunch of stuff. So hopefully next episode I will have some changes to the way creatures spawn, and maybe I will install some updates to some other mods, because there are several things that I'm interested in playing with. One thing is Harvestcraft, Pam's mod, has added several new crops this week, so that would be nice. And there's a dozen other things. There's small updates. I might contemplate trying to update to 147, see if that works. See if maybe there's any performance gains to be had. I don't think there would be. There's a werewolf who needs to die. And those ogres unspawned. Good. And you, buddy, stop being in my property. So my name is Allaryin. I am kiting, or I would be. I am avoiding aggroing ogres, and I'm afraid to set foot back in my home. Thank you for watching. We'll see if next time we can't maybe either go to the nether or actually get some forestry machines up and running for real this time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.